Alright, listen up, people. This is probably one of the biggest things built so far, okay? Now, before I show you the whole thing, let me share with you some backstory here. I wanted to build a kingdom-ish place area in the snow, in the northern snow area. This area right here, okay? Not wanted to. I want to build a kingdom here. A giant castle and all that stuff, right? So I thought, what does a kingdom have? What do you need for it to be considered, you know, a giant kingdom?
A king.
And I said, well, unfortunately, I will need a wall, right? We will need a wall. So I have started building a wall. You get a nice view of it from up here. And this monstrosity is about 6 PAL boxes long so far. Might be a little bit more, but I only had to use 3 PAL boxes. If you're not aware, I use a mod that doubles the radius of each PAL box that I use. So I only had to use 3 PAL boxes, but it is 6 bases. Oh, I missed a spot there. Anyways, it's 5 deep, 5 foundations deep, because that is about because of the terrain and how uneven it is. That is about as much as I could get. There are some areas where I was really pushing it, trying to connect 5 foundations. There's a lot of connecting going on here, and the reason I wanted them all to be connected instead of just kind of like eyeing it is so the top part of this wall is actually just one floor. Except like 1 or 2 spots, it is just one floor. Anyways, I had to bring out my my friend here so he could light the place up for us. All right. First, I started with the door, and I think it was originally the door was only about 4 walls tall. So this spot right here where there's 2 was actually right here. These 2. So it was, you know, 3 tall, 4 over, and then the 2 in the middle. And then when I built the stone up from there, I just thought this is not nearly big enough to be a wall. It's not nearly big enough. I cannot see it from any distance away. So the plan is to separate this entire grass area from the snow area. So we'll go from the main base to the wall, which is the majority of the way 9 walls tall. At first I did, 6, and then I tried 7, and then I just said 7. We'll go 9. We'll just skip to 9. 9 brought a nice size to the build. I could see it from a distance. It had that grand feeling that I was looking for. And then at that point I had done a decent amount of the wall, and I said, well, if this isn't tall enough, I'm not going to build any more of it. I'm done.
I'm done with this.
Because there were several times where I had to rebuild all of this because it wasn't connected properly. I couldn't get the floor to connect the entire way. I ran into it once where, because it wasn't connected all the way properly, or I didn't have enough support, so I fixed that. This has taken me a surprisingly very long time. I'm not proud of it. So right now the wall is 6 bases, over 6 bases long. Okay, it's over 6 bases long. I want to add these, I don't know what they're called. What are these called? Battlements. I want to add some kind of battlement along the entire wall, probably mainly in like the flat areas or the longer stretch of flat areas. So one right here, one right here. I'll add some right here at the end also. And then this part was also very hard to do.
Pain in my...
I don't think it looks as good as it could. I think maybe what I need to do is, trying to visualize, delete this, go out 1 more so it lines up with the one above it, and then build down and turn this roof sideways.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yeah, this part was challenging in itself because like I said, I wanted it to be like a single structure, and then so I had to work with this drop and the terrain that's sloping down a lot right here. Actually, it does slope down a lot right here, and so I had to build from here, and then I had to immediately connect it up one more foundation. I don't know if I can get in there and show you. I don't even know how I can get in here, to be honest. Maybe through here. Can you stop following me, please? Okay, so where are we connected at? Can you even see this? Is this even seeable?
No.
And how do I get out of here? I do not know. Hold on. Oh yeah, this way, right here. That's why I left this here, so I could get out. Okay, so we have this PAL box here. That's behind it. Where's my Orzerkers? Damn, bro, you hungry? Man's just feasting. Jeez. Are you done? Good lord. I could give you my pizza, but I don't know if I want to do that.
Nani? Where's the pizza?
There, eat the pizza instead. Okay, we can see some now. Okay. Can I delete this wall? Yes. Okay. So that's where the edge is. That's where the edge of that cliff is. And because of how slanted this freaking terrain is below it, I had to build these two foundations. These two wooden foundations right here. And then I had to immediately connect that foundation again down to this one. There's wood flat ceilings and foundations sporadically through the build because it's just a lot easier to see if you're connected or not. And you know, you're not gonna be inside here anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't know why these are here, but yeah, this part right here in specific was incredibly annoying. And then here's another area of where the terrain is so different that I couldn't actually connect these top foundations with these because I would be getting the not connected to the ground. So I had to build one foundation below and then build up 10 walls instead. And then it's funny also because it's like a little trap for these random pals that get inside the wall somehow. Look at this guy. So there's that. And then as we continue down, there's a lot of curvature. Whoa. There's a lot of curving going on here. This one, not as much as up at the top. What the hell was that? I feel like I just double jumped. This not so much as up top where I had to curve like every 2 foundations. So this area looks a lot better than it does up top just because of that. I made sure to try and keep the 5 foundation width. I'll just build one more light right here. And of course, we keep the trees in, and then this is the end right over here. Then this is the 3rd PAL box that we haven't finished yet because what I want to do, well, what I have to do next is drop down here and go that way. So here's the plan. What I think would be the easiest is I build this way down from here, and then I try to, you know, get in this area right here. I'll have to build up, which is very annoying. And then I want to build here on this grass area right here, because if I go down, it's not super even, and then I'll have to go back up. So I'm thinking of if I can get the wall here up here somehow, like this, and then stay along this mountain right here, and then continue until I get to the end of this guy, of this little guy right here. And that'll obviously take me 3 months to finish, of course. Everybody knows that. Actually, I don't know. I'm kidding, obviously, but it'll take me a while. If I could have reasonably made it bigger, I would have, but just like here, I'll show you. Like this area right here is, you know, reasonably flat, this grass. But once I get here, there's so much variability in the terrain. Like this is so much lower than this right here. Like I got to a point here, I got to this point here where I couldn't build any more foundations out this way just because of how sloped it is. And then it's so sloped that I couldn't reasonably make it like 6 wide or 7 wide, which is obviously would have made it look a lot bigger, but I think 5 looks good with the height that it is. Any higher, I think it might have started to look weird. This is what I've been building for the past week. It has taken me a week. And there are some areas like along the top of the wall, I tried to, well actually it is 10 tall now. The wall is 10 tall now. I completely forgot. So at first I built, it was just like a giant square. So it was 9 tall, which ends right here. This is the 9th wall right here. And then I went back and added these edges, these 1x1 blocks along the edge, which actually makes it 10 tall. I completely forgot I did that. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. I'm not done. Obviously, I do want to build it all the way. It's just, it is so time consuming, and it's because one, it's just so freaking long.
That's what she said.
It's just so, it's just so big.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
I don't know. It's too, I'm done trying to explain that, but like it's, and then when I'm building the walls of the wall, like the outer, these outside walls, I have to climb the freaking wall. I have to scale it the entire time to build the walls. And I can't, like, I mean, I guess I could run across the wall, build the next level, run across again, build the next level, but then I have to try to balance on it as well. So what I was doing is I was just scaling the wall, building up two at a time, two walls at a time. So I'd build these two and then these two. Then I would go down across the entire, holy shit, where did y'all come from? Gee. I built 3 high across the entire thing because that's how high you can reach without like jumping or climbing up. And good lord. So I did all that, and then so yeah, it literally took, oh my god, he's almost dead. It would take hours just to build the wall, just to build like one wall, and I was so bored while I was doing it because I'm just sitting here crawling across this, doing this, click 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 click. That I don't know. I mean, I'll finish it eventually. The wall will get finished because it's, in my mind, it's crucial to the kingdom that's supposed to be behind it. So it will get done. I just did not want to finish it before this video because it's going to take me the rest of my life to finish. And we don't have that kind of time here. I don't think anybody does. And then, like I said earlier, I want to add battlements across the entire thing. So that's going to add an additional, well, it took me like, I mean, it only took me like 2 minutes a thing. But there are some areas where I can't build this exact structure. So, you know, I'll have to add, good god, leave me alone, please.
You keep popping out from.
I'll have to add variations of this, and maybe in corners there's a circle one or something, I don't know. So that's also something I'm gonna have to figure out. But on the other side, it was a lot of fun, like making sure that I could connect the entire thing together. Like if I were to build a single wall from here, let's see if I can actually. That's a little too far, but like maybe from here I could do it. Let's see if I can actually. And it's also starting to lag my game if I like look at it. Let's see. See, like that, it's like lagging. But if I look out, it's fine. But when I look down, I don't think I'm that far off from the. Like I think I did a pretty good job of making sure that it was almost perfectly lined up. And we'll find out here in a second. Okay, so maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's see. Am I there yet? Right here. Okay. So I think I did a pretty good job of making sure it was all lined up. Yeah, look at that. That's how far we are off from all the way up there to down here. That's how far off. Only barely a single brick, which honestly I didn't think I would be that close. I'm pretty impressed with myself, to be honest.
Pretty darn proud of myself.
That's pretty damn impressive. Yeah, we're pretty much exactly here where we need to be, and a whole 1 single brick off this way. I'm actually like, I didn't think I would be that close. That's kind of crazy. This is probably the biggest thing I've seen built so far. It is 6 bases long, 10 walls high, 5 foundations deep, and I'm not done with it. It needs to go all the way across. I think this is probably like a third, maybe. This is about a third of the way completed, or a fourth. What's between a third and a fourth? 2/5? Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for all the support. I didn't say anything about it yet, but
Thank you. Thank you.
genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I legit never thought that would happen. And you guys are crazy enough to make it happen, so I really do appreciate that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think below. Do you think I'll finish it? And if you say no, I'm gonna have to permaban you, I guess. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss when I finish the wall, which might take 4 years. Who knows? Anyways, peace. Love you, friends. And if you didn't know, Humpty Dumpty was the king. Okay, bye.